The LEGO Death Star. This set is going to be LEGO's biggest version of the Death Star as of this video, with 9,023 pieces. This set has many fans divided, because compared to the predecessors, this set is flat and not a sphere. LEGO's made a total of 6 Death Stars, based on the Death Star from 1977, and the second one, 1983, and none based on the Star Killer. Sorry, buddy. Well, 4 are based on the first complete Death Star, number 1, and 2 of these sets based on the Death Star number 2. Of course, if we don't count diorama sets such as the Death Star Trench Run and Emperor's Throne Room. These models come in various sizes, with the 2 smallest being the TIE Interceptor and Death Star, and the Death Star number 2 from 2023. 2 of these sets are also pretty much the same, with the Death Star from 2016 being a modernization of the classical set from 2008, with some upgrades to minifigures and of course some extra pieces. The one that sticks the most out is actually the Ultimate Collector Series Death Star number 2 from 2005. Not so much a model to play with, but a display piece showing off the iconic Death Star. And now we have the Death Star from 2025, really bringing everything together in this big set, filled with details. And if you're one of those people who buy it at its release, you will even get an extra part, the TIE Fighter, with an Imperial hangar rack. However, one thing that I find very interesting about these sets is that they're kind of a mix of the 2 Death Stars together, or at least the events that happened on the 2 different Death Stars. Let's break it down. Death Stars in the movies. In the timeless classic Star Wars A New Hope, episode number 4 from 1977, we are introduced to the Death Star number 1. In this movie, the Death Star is controlled by Darth Vader and Grand Moff Tarkin. On this Death Star, Princess Leia is imprisoned. It is also where the iconic trash compactor scene takes place, and of course where Luke and Han disguises themselves as stormtroopers. It is also where the beloved Ben Kenobi unfortunately perishes, helping the rebels escape. And of course by the end of the movie, Luke destroys the Death Star with a single shot to the exhaust port. Now, taking a look at Star Wars Return of the Jedi, episode number 6 from 1983, we have the Death Star number 2. Well, or at least it's being built. I wonder if they have insurance on it this time, since the last one got blown to smithereens like a Lego set dropped on the floor. On this Death Star we have the iconic scenes such as the Emperor Palpatine arriving to oversee its completion. Luke also confronts his father. Oh, sorry about that, spoiler. Well, he confronts Vader, and they duel in Palpatine's throne room. Oh boy, Star Wars is awesome. And of course, the scene where Vader redeems himself by relieving the Emperor of his title, and unfortunately perishes in the process. So as you can see, you can play out most of these scenes across the different Death Star sets, despite the events taking place on different Death Stars. Oh well, just an interesting thought. No need to get all fussy about it. Either way, everyone is entitled to their own opinion about the new Death Star set. To each their own. Thank you for watching. I've been your host, Dr. Brickby. And remember, why use a manual when you can use your head?